Rocky Tower, good evening, Austrian 1160 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er, Austrian 1160.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Austrian 7739er ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Qantas 90161 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky ground, Austrian 1160 taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Air France 1527 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Rocky ground, Austrian 1160 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good evening, Sri Lankan 5526 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er, Sri Lankan 5526.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Swiss 3439 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Austrian 8955 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky ground, Sri Lankan 5526 taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Air Canada 4661 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Rocky Tower, good evening, Emirates 3312 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er, Emirates 3312.
Rocky clearance, good evening, Air France 7013 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, good evening, New Zealand 8438 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er, New Zealand 8438.
Rocky ground, Emirates 3312 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, New Zealand 8438 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good evening, United 4954 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er, United 4954. Rocky ground, United 4954 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Speedbird 6660 is on final for 09. Clear to land on 09 Speedbird 6660.
Rocky Tower, good evening. Emirates 7826 is on final for 09er.
Rocky Ground. Speedbird 6660 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 09er Emirates 7826. Rocky Ground, Emirates 7826 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback Swiss 3439er.
Cleared for pushback Qantas 90161.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 4661.
Cleared for pushback Air France 1527.
Cleared for pushback Austrian 7739er.
Cleared for pushback Air France 7013.
Cleared for pushback Austrian 8955.
Rocky ground, Swiss 3439er ready to taxi.
Rocky ground. Qantas 90161 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 4661 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground. Air France 1527 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, Austrian 7739er ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, Air France 7013 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 09er Austrian 8955.
Taxi to 09er Air France 7013.
Taxi to 09er Austrian 7739er.
Taxi to 09er Air France 1527.
Taxi to 09er Air Canada 4661.
Taxi to 09er Qantas 90161.
Taxi to 09er Swiss 3439er.
Rocky Tower, Austrian 8955 ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Austrian 8955.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 Austrian 1160.
Taxi to gate Bravo 3 Sri Lankan 5526.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Emirates 3312.
Taxi to gate Bravo 1 New Zealand 8438.
Rocky Tower, Air France 7013 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 United 4954.
Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Speedbird 6660.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Emirates 7826.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Air France 7013.
Rocky Tower, Austrian 7739er ready for takeoff on 09er. Cleared for takeoff on 09er Austrian 7739er.
Rocky Tower, Air France 1527 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Aeroflot 2012 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Aeroflot 2012.
Cleared for takeoff on 09er Air France 1527.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 4661 ready for takeoff on 09er.
Rocky Tower good morning, Air Tahiti 9738 is on final for 09er. Cleared to land on 09er Air Tahiti 9738.
Rocky ground, Aeroflot 2012 taxi to the gates.